guys, it's me again, and today I thought I would do a bit of another Q&A episode, but this time I have the questions written down, so it's easy for me to remember. It's not going to be very formal. I'm just going to see where the questions take me, and I hope you enjoy. The first question that I have was my type of CP, and I didn't explain it very well in my makeup tutorial, which is probably why I got this question again. I have spastic quadriplegic CP, which basically means it affects all four of my limbs, and I suffer a lot with dystonia, which is also called high muscle tone. Basically means that my muscles don't really listen to me, and they contract and retract differently than able-bodied people, which results in a lot of muscle spasms, which is what you'll see a lot of the time when my arms go crazy or my neck or something goes weird for a second. It's just how it is. So, yeah, that is my type of CP, and I think it's been known by a couple of other things, but that's the one I know it as. I used to know it as double hemiplegia, but yeah, no, it changes. And another question I got was the equipment I use. I don't use that much equipment. Of course, I have my electric wheelchair. I use a hoist as often as I can, mainly at home, because my dad would rather lift me, which is fair enough. I have used a walker and a stander in the past, but they both haven't really suited me the best. So, yeah, just my electric wheelchair, my table, which I don't know if you can call that equipment or not, but it helps me, so I'd say it's equipment. That's about it. I use normal cutlery. I use normal pens, pencils. Yeah, not that much equipment. And following on from, like, the muscle spasm side effects and stuff, I have a Baclofen Pump, which is what people wanted to know. A Baclofen Pump is a type of, I'm trying to explain, how do I explain this? It's a type of equipment, or, like, metal devices inserted into the body. Mine's in my stomach cavity, with a catheter leading up to the spine that basically gives me infrequent medication, so it goes straight into my bloodstream in my body. And I have Baclofen delivered to me by the pump, which is supposed to help my muscles and relax me. But it doesn't always do its job. Sometimes it does, but it just depends. As any medication does, I suppose. And getting away from the disability, well, not getting away from the disability, but onto a different topic of disability issues is dating with a disability. I am sure loads of people have questions and stuff about this, and it's a bit of a difficult topic for me because I haven't had that much experience, but it's pretty, I'd say it's pretty normal. I mean, everyone has fears and insecurities, and being disabled doesn't change that. We still have the same problems when it comes to dating and finding the right person or whatever. I mean, I had my first heartbreak as well, so there's that. It's all normal. Nothing really different about that at all. The next question I had was, I'm just reading off my book yeah. How to be friendly without being condescending. And that's a difficult one, because I know it comes from a good place. So it's difficult to say, look, it's really nice, but you need to stop, because it's ingrained in society that there's a certain way to teach and help, well, not teach, but help wheelchair users, and how to be kind to them and friendly. And there comes a point where it's like, hang on a minute, that's not right. And you kind of need to ask, am I doing this to make myself feel better? And is it hindering their chance to be independent at all? And I'd say that's one of the main issues, because I've had so many experiences where people have tried to help me and it's taken my independence away. Like, from my perspective, if I was to go shopping and someone wanted to help me, like, see I was struggling and just automatically help me, I would be like, no. Like, I think the best thing to do is always to, like, ask someone if they want help before you do it. But that's the same for anyone. You wouldn't go up to someone who was able-bodied if they were struggling and go, oh, do you want some help with that? You wouldn't just, you'd ask them before you did anything. So what does being disabled change? Because it shouldn't. We're all humans. We all want to do the same things. Like, it's just simple questions like asking, and if you ask, you can understand. Whereas if you don't ask, you're still oblivious to the fact that some disabled people might not really like that and might find it condescending, which it's difficult. And I can understand why people say when they're like, oh, but I thought I was doing the good thing, because doing something good is different for everyone. Like, I don't like that type of thing, but someone who has a worse disability or a different disability to me may like that. So it's a difficult situation to be in, especially if, like, and then you have the people that, like, snap if you do help them, and it's like a no-win situation, because someone's either going to get a bit upset or annoyed or frustrated. So my only suggestion is to just ask questions. Just say, oh, I can see you struggling, do you want some help with that? Or not even, I can see you struggling, just do you want some help with that? And if they say no, you've done your bit. But then it's knowing that you don't need to push your helpfulness, your kindness onto them. So the fact that some people may have never really experienced that, and their automatic response is going to be, no, I can do it myself, thank you very much. And that is also alright, because some people are more independent than others. It's a play it by the situation and the individual and everything like that. That's the only advice I can give for that question, because it's such a large topic, it's such a broad and large topic that I have one experience and I can give you my answer, but another disabled person may be like, I'm the exact opposite, and that's okay, because it is about learning that you can't put every disability into the same category, because we are all different, and that's the beauty of it. But it's also a curse in some aspects, I guess. But I'll stop rambling about that question now. So one of the questions I got a while ago that I'm only just getting around to is wheelchair pet peeves, and I'm pretty good. Like, I don't have that many pet peeves and stuff like that. But I wouldn't call it a wheelchair pet peeve, but like if I'm out with someone and someone bumps into me and they talk to the person I'm out with, like, excuse me, person, individual, it's not just a chair, like, hello, that would be my major pet peeve. Or when people just touch my chair, or like just go and try and push me, and I'm like, no, it's actually break your back, and I'm like, oh no, it's alright. Like, please, I don't want you to touch my chair. That'd be like my only pet peeves, I suppose. And one of the last questions I've got is best and worst bits of having cerebral palsy. And I've been thinking about this because it's I love my disability, but there has been some times where I've gone, well, this bit sucks. I guess the best bit is it's made me who I am. And I wouldn't be who I am today, where I am today, if I didn't have cerebral palsy. So I guess that's the best bit. But the worst bit is the hospital appointments and the operations and the feelings of like, not sadness, but like, oh, I wish I could do that kind of thing where you see, like, when you see all your able-bodied friends like doing stuff and you're just like, I want to do that, but you can't. I suppose that's the worst bit, especially for me, because of my mental capacity. I know that I can't do that, which makes me want to do it more, because I can see how different I am. Like, I don't complain about it as much anymore, because as I get older, I know the stuff I can do, and I can do some stuff that other people can't. It's just that looking on the positive side of things. But yeah. So I definitely say it's the knowing. The worst part isn't knowing I'm different, but also it's the best bit of me. So like, that's such a hard question to answer, because I know so many people who have disabilities or illnesses or something like that would always see like the negative before the positive. I mean, I used to be one of them, but now I'm seeing the positive, because you have to. Like, there's no other way around it, because it's a waste of time to be sad about something you can't change, basically. And I know that now. But I hope I answered all your questions. Feel free to comment down below in the comments if there is a question that I haven't answered, and I will answer in the comments. Give a like, a share, send it to your friends, you know, that kind of thing. And my next video, hopefully, that I will be doing is a fun makeup look and an embarrassing stories chit chat, which should be interesting. Thanks for watching.